Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're absolutely delighted to see so many real Kent faces, and maybe not so well Kent faces here tonight. We've got a great programme for you, for everybody. We've got everything from bothy ballads to opera. What else have we got? Musicals to a bit more serious, the Jenkins Iron Man in the second half. So I hope you'll enjoy. If you've got a programme, it's up there. That's fine. So I don't need to announce everything. So we'll get on with the show now.
Just
Doyle, who wrote that last song and has written numerous musicals, is a Scot and comes from Uddingston. So very proud of that. On with Cats. Right, the next 5 songs, sorry, was that a bit loud? Forgot my teacher voice was on. We're going to sing 5 opera songs, because the first one, Vilia, is normally a solo, but we're going to sing it in a choir arrangement, followed by the anvil chorus, and we have something that resembles an anvil, being played by Andrew? No? I'll guess. James? Sorry, I should have checked that. Second time lucky. James, who's son of Gordon Back and the Tenors. And then we're going to have very well known Speed Your Journey, Merry Widow Waltz, which a lot of you will know, and we're going to end the first half with Habanera. And we've got Jodie, we're very fortunate having Jodie from the music school at Dice, which is a fantastic setup. So Dice Academy has a specialist music school attached, in which chosen children receive their education at Dice, whilst having free music tuition from the best of teachers in the area and from beyond. So we're fortunate to have Jodie to sing the solo and Habanera, and you'll hear Jodie in the second half in another guise, maybe the Bothy ballad sort of guise. But we're very fortunate to have her here with us today. So the opera chorus is now.
Thank you.
and thanks to the choir. And Jodie was working in Morrison's at 7 o'clock this morning, so you're lucky that she made it at all. Now we're going to have ice creams now, and then you'll hear more of Jodie in the second half.
Lonely in the Bothy, which is probably one of my favourite Bothy ballads to sing ever, because it just reminds me of being at home, because nobody helps me on the farm, they're all useless except me. So yeah, Lonely in the Bothy is a very nice Bothy ballad about a guy who's literally lonely in the Bothy and how he's lost his wife, and how it's just him and himself at home doing all the work. So this is Lonely in the Bothy. No, the cold winds they blind and out my timmer Bothy door, and the moosies they juking and out the knot holes in the floor. But that's nae the worst of being here, discomfort I can throw, for it's a lonely night in the Bothy. Oh, when I get home to the wheel, the boss had nae a clue. He couldna back a tractor kit, there was nae why he could plough. And therefore I got all the work to do that suited me just fine. And I bade in a little timmer Bothy. Oh, the cold winds they blind and out my timmer Bothy door, and the moosies they juking and out the knot holes in the floor. But that's nae the worst of being here, discomfort I can throw, for it's lonely night in the Bothy. Oh, I sort the money's fancy bills and put them out to Perth, and I ken the time the best showman that's ever walked the earth. But when the judging's hour and when the silver's won, it's back to my little timmer Bothy. Oh, the cold winds they blind and out my timmer Bothy door, and the moosies they juking and out the knot holes in the floor. But that's nae the worst of being here, discomfort I can throw, for it's lonely night in the Bothy. Oh, nae I've nae wife to tie me down, say I am on the loose, and every nicht you'll find me down at Waldy's public house. But you canna blame a man for finding comfort, for he can, for it's lonely night in the Bothy. Oh, the cold winds they blind and out my timmer Bothy door, and the moosies they jukin' and out the knotholes in the floor. But that's nae the worst o' being here, discomfort I can throw, for it's lonely and nicht in the bothy. Aye, it's lonely and nicht in the bothy. Jeez, your hand gets quite sweaty when you're hudding something like this. The next song I'm going to be singing is cheerful, more cheerful than that. It's called the Ramblin' Rover, and it is probably my favourite song to sing when I'm doing a gig or anything, because the first two verses happen, then it comes the last one, and it always catches everyone out. So I'd be aware for the last one. But it's a fairly simple chorus. If you get a hang of it, you can join in. I was like, it doesn't really matter. If you're a good enough singer, watch out, because Morag's on the go. She'll scout you out. You'll be up here. So this is Ramblin' Rover, and I hope you enjoy it. Oh, there's sober men in plenty, drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never kissed a girl. But give me a ramblin' over, the Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. There are men in a fair enjoyment, frae merciless employment. Their ambition was this deployment from the minute they left the school. As they save and scrape and ponder, while the rest go out and squander, see the world and rove and wander, and they're happier as a rule. Oh, they're sober men in plenty, drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never kissed a girl. But give me a ramblin' rover, frae Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. I have roamed through all the nations, in delight of all creations, enjoyed a wee sensation when the company it was fine. But when parting was no pleasure, I drunk another measure, for the good times that we treasure, for they always are in our mind. Oh, there's sober men in plenty, drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never kissed a girl. But give me a ramblin' rover, frae Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. Now if you're bent with arthritis, your bowels have got colitis, you've gulping bronchitis, and you're thinking it's time you die. If you've been a man in action, all you're lying there in traction, you might get some satisfaction thinking, Jesus, at least I try. So there's sober men in plenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never kissed a girl. But give me a ramblin' over, frae Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. Oh, there's sober men in plenty, drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never kissed a girl. But give me a ramblin' over, frae Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. So my last song I'm going to sing to you guys is going to be a Gaelic song. And I sang a Gaelic song last night at my Leavers concert. And my Gaelic teacher was quite proud that she was crying by the end of it. But she did hit me on the head because I did muck up the last bit, but it's fine. But I sang this song called Chile Me by Runrig because I was only told yesterday too when I was leaving that I've got an obsession with Runrig. I was like, I've been at DICE, Aberdeen City Music School, for 6 years and nobody told me I had an obsession with Runrig. It's like if you could get AA for run rig, I think I'd be like the head of it. So, but this is Chile Me, and I sang it back in 2020 with my sister, who I'm about to go join in Glasgow, whether she likes it or not. Which, saying that, when I got into the Royal Conservatoire, my sister started crying, and I was like, Ellie, I don't know if you're crying because you're happy I'm coming, or if you've realised your last year is going to be spent with your little sister. So God knows. But Chile Me is a Gaelic song, which I learned a while back, which means I will return home in Gaelic. So I hope you enjoy this. Han saurich bliani le chiens ga toch mo grien en arst. Mo hassen traun siet giriach is min sin dolmen kuerst. Ha mi fein, ha mi og, ach laks mi bachuch gynte fog. Ha hatcha mi gun chiel mi gu mo grach. Chili mi ahi, chili mi ahi. Ha hatcha mi gun chiel mi gu mo grach. Waarom bij mij shakoshach de man rokshes en traj. Mis mooi nog achira vinata chakwai en fat von rav. Sigu wil hadle brich snav, stahi steigen namo life. Chachacha mi gun chiel mi gu mo grach. Chili mi ahi, chili mi ahi. Chachacha mi gun chiel mi gu mo grach. Nu da hoitje soiche orm sin taunes mes a haun. Nu da lai na mo lepi sus a nau mo jaun. Wie saurig juist goed arrest, du naat hinig rimo hef. Chachacha mi gun chiel mi gu mo grach. Chili mi ahi, chili mi ahi. Chachacha mi gun chiel mi gu mo grach. Chili mi chili mi ahi, chachacha mi gun chiel mi gu mo grach.
Thank you. Well, that's Jodie Beaton. That's a name to remember for the future. She can sing in any language at all. Right, on with the Our Man.
feel more like stand just for a second. So, I hope you enjoyed that. We certainly enjoyed singing it for you. And I think for us to have had the work we put in as a choir to produce not just this concert, but another concert in Meldrum a week or so ago, and we are at Inverkeith near Turriff on Sunday. So we've had a really busy program, and I think you can see the hard work the choir have done with Morag and Ashley, but also I think for us it means even more when we have an audience like yourselves to sing to. So it's a huge thank you for turning out in your numbers tonight. Give yourself a round of applause. Now you might be thinking, well, a tenor for an entry to a concert like this is you know, it's a good deal. But if you do feel you want to give a little bit more, not to the Ythan singers, because we raise money for charity. We don't raise money for ourselves. The concerts, the proceeds go to charity. And our two charities are the Aberdeenshire North Food Bank and the Grampian Cardiac Rehabilitation Association. So if you really would like to make a wee bit more of a contribution, there is a basket at the back. I can assure you all that will go to be shared between those two charities. Another thanks to Ellen Parish Church. We rehearse in the Kirk Hall. We sing most of our concerts, not all of them, in the church here or in the hall. We have huge support from all the staff, all those associated with Ellen Parish Church. I'm not going to try and differentiate with names, but with people up on the back doing the sound, laying out seats, Edith in the office, etc., etc. So a real huge thank you to Ellen Parish Church, and I'm sure that some of those here tonight will pass that on to them. Okay. And also my committee, who work very hard to put on programs like this. They don't just happen. Huge amount of publicity has gone into this, planning, and it's all come to fruition tonight. So thanks to all my committee members for your support. And on to tonight's program. Firstly, Jodie. What a voice. My goodness me. Stunning. And to do two pieces of music so different, bossy ballads and busy, is absolutely fantastic. So I'm sure that, like all of us, that you enjoyed singing, hearing Jodie sing and singing with us in the habanera. Jodie, I think, is going to the Conservatoire. Is that right, Jodie? The Conservatoire in Glasgow in the autumn. And what I'd like to do is to, just as a big thanks to Jodie, is to ask Jodie to come up. Okay. Mm-hmm. She's nae sure what's happening. Okay. And would like you to accept this from the choir on behalf of the choir, and it's a wee contribution towards your college. Okay? I wish you all the very best. Okay? Well, as in all these occasions, there are two people who, without whom the choir just wouldn't be the choir. It wouldn't exist, in fact, because we have to have an MD and we have to have an accompanist. And we really are so fortunate to have Ashley Grant as an accompanist. And you'll notice tonight, I mean, she played those pieces, the Arm Man. There's hours and hours of practice have gone into that. She just doesn't pick up the score and play from it. So a huge dedication to the choir. Oh my goodness, is that me? Sorry, Ashley, I wasn't trying to make noises. So we really, really do appreciate all that you do. and would like, again, for you to receive something from us just to say thank you. Thank you, Ashley. And finally, the lady sitting here on my left. Without Morag, we just wouldn't be a choir like we are. Morag, I've said this before, we've got this really, really enjoyable mix of somebody who's got a sense of humor, who can make a bit of sense of humor out of music, but she's also very demanding. Underneath that, she doesn't stand any nonsense. She demands the best, and we hope we've managed to provide you with our best tonight, our best. She's inspirational, and as I've said already, we value her so much. So we'd like you to accept a bouquet from us, Morag, as a huge thank you. No. Right, now, we're not actually finished. There's two things I need to do. One very briefly, and I'm going to try not to embarrass somebody now, but we do have in our audience tonight a lady who started singing with the Ythan Singers back, I think, in 1981, Bertha Dawson. She had a huge, long service with the singers. She decided to retire, but she's in the audience with her tonight, and I'll come up, Bertha, because I've got some flowers for you.
You out of breath?
Well, after all the singing we did tonight, I'm not surprised. We're not quite finished, and you've been a fantastic audience clapping, but I want you to do a wee bit more practice. Any guesses what we're going to do? Anybody? Well, we started rehearsing this in 2020 on Zoom, and this is our first chance to perform it. Okay? No guesses? Queen. Our tribute to Queen.